One thing you respect most about your brother?
Adam is one of the most humble people I think I know. When we first started, he let me stand out front and sparkle while he just paid for everything. Just first and foremost, I quit my job working for government, so I wasn't making it rain at government. And he said, "I believe in you." So much so that I'll put and Adam is a very, very conservative with money. He's very good.
Frugal.
He's very good with, well, people who are good with money don't just like give it away. Me, I'm just like, and this and that, like, let's all get new desks. He's like, we don't need new, like, so Adam is super humble, enough to say, like, I believe in you. I'll let you go. Not like I'll let you, but I want you to go do this. I believe it. But a couple other people are like, no, like, go work at another law firm, or go. Adam's like, no, go do this. Like, even if you fall on your face, like, I got your back, and like, really, like in the most generous of ways possible. And then as we continue along, he's always like pushing me to be a better person. Like, he knows I can do the work, right? He knows I can bring in the work. He knows I can service, but he wants me to be a better person. And like a lot of times, people who you work with that are not your siblings, or they just want like the most out of you, like from a like monetary perspective. But like I'll say to him, like, hey, I need to go do this for like my personal, like we're so busy right now. Like I took a 2-hour lunch the other day.
Those lines blur, right? When you're busy between what life
like,
is and what your career is, there's almost no distinction at this point. And what we have to always ground ourselves in is that we need to spend time with family. We need to spend time with our health. Luckily, we love what we do, so I really don't consider it work. I mean, there's some days you could catch me, it feels like work, but we have those boundaries. But then we're now working towards that. The busier we get, it's learning to delegate, having associates now, having paralegals, having admin. That's the fun now, but it's the most challenging.
So
managing people really to believe in what you believe in, and now be an extension of you. It's a wonderful challenge, but it's got its moments.
And my dad always says to us, like, I'll say to people, like, they'll die making this work. Like, Adam is so committed. Like, when you work with someone else, or when you hire an associate, you're like, I want them to love this. Like, I want them to want to like wake up at 2 a.m. and like be like, oh, that one email I need. Like, you want someone to care. Like, I never waver on his loyalty to like this business or to me, or like even on our worst days, like. He's so respectful of me, of us, of what we're doing. Like I throw crazy stuff at him sometimes, and he's like, okay. Or he'll say like, well, maybe we should tweak it this way. And he's patient and like all the things that you want someone else to possess. And he's my brother. Like, so it's not like a song and dance, or it's not like about revenue, or it's like, and that's for me, like the most important is like he lets me be me, but he wants me to be the best me. And he sees me for who I am and like what I can bring to the table. And he doesn't let his own, like any other male that I would know that would partner with another female might not always be like, okay, like you go be the star, like you go shine for this thing, or like you be the one that talks at this, thing, or let's go put your face out there or whatever. And he's just, sometimes they don't remember his name, and he's like, I don't even care, like that's cool, like that. And a lot of other people would not have been okay with that, or to say here, like, I don't even know if we can do this, but like, I'll finance the whole thing. And I'm not like, he wasn't like throwing, I mean, he was like, I'll pay for your QuickBooks. And really making, like, he worked a full-time job. When I left, he quit his job 6 months after I left. He literally worked a full-time job and all of this because he believed in what I was doing. And if we had turned around and we had failed on our face, he would never have been like, well, I put all this money out for you. Like, it never was a hold over your head thing. It was like, I'm happy to do it, whatever you need. Of course, like I had to justify it, but
it wasn't going to fail. I mean, you see that passion. You see the passion and you see it working. And like, listen, you don't go into confidence, but it's like when you see somebody, I feel like I'm a good judge of character. And when I see somebody, and you may not see it in yourself, but when you say, well, you're going to be successful, like because you have those traits. She had those traits. I think that for the business to succeed, isn't it so harmonious that I got to be that support beam for that? And we've grown faster than we could have ever imagined in a short period of time. And while that's scary, it's another proof that we're doing something right, I think.